Hey guys, and welcome back to Spirit Tracks! I'm ZeldaMaster, and in this episode, we're gonna be locating all 50 rabbits within the game. Yes, rabbits, did I not mention? Anyways, my husband has vanished. Where could he have gone? He's such a gentleman. You should see how he is with rabbits. I hope he's not hurt. Oh, whatever has happened to him. Have you heard of anything about where he is? Yep. Really? Can you take me to him? Okay. Oh, my sweet, sweet husband, I can't wait to see him again. Let's leave soon. I'll be waiting for you at the train. Alright, move out of the way. You just push me aside? Okay. Anyways, so yeah, like I said, we're gonna be finding all of the rabbit locations within this game. Yeah, that is a side quest that I've been avoiding since the beginning of this Let's Play, and we actually had access to it since after the Forest Temple. And to do this specific forest gem where we take his wife all the way to his, station, was available from after the Ocean Temple. So, we could have done all of this stuff a lot earlier, but I'm doing it now because I was waiting until I had every forest gem within the game except this last one. Yes, I did say earlier that we obtained every single forest gem, but I did forget about this one, and this is the Rabbitland Rescue forest gem. You see all of the auras on the map? Well, there are auras all around all 4 realms, or rather 5. Basically what I did is I tracked where every single rabbit is, put an aura there, and we're gonna be heading to each location, finding the rabbit and, well, collecting it. But how are we gonna do that? Because if we hit the rock the rabbit is standing on, it just, bounces away and stuff. Or hops away, whatever. So what we need to do is we need to head over to the Rabbitland Rescue, and once we deliver his wife, I mean, we don't really have to do this, but this is a way to get 2 of the rabbits. As you can tell, 2 of the rabbits aren't even on, Spirit Tracks, because that's what the forest gem is going to recover, I guess, or, bring back. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Basically, we're going to be heading there so we can obtain the rabbit rescue net thing from the rabbit rescue guy, and we'll be able to collect all of the rabbits, and we're gonna get a bunch of prizes from that and stuff. So let's go ahead and obtain our final forest gem by heading to this area. So I'll cut when we make it to it, and you're gonna see what we're gonna do from there. So yeah, we have a long episode ahead of us. Alright guys, so here we are. As you can tell, we've seen this place before. I did mention it when we first arrived to it. I just never stopped there, so that's why it was never on our map. But this is, everybody, the Rabbitland Rescue place. So, oh, I'm so happy to finally see my darling husband. Thank you so much for bringing me all this way to meet him, or to see whatever. Oh, what should I say? I don't really care, he's your husband. Okay, now, this is it. So, normally you would arrive here without the wife, so she's kind of like blocking the shot. As of the little archway thing of a bunny. But yeah, well, this is an odd place. It definitely is. Now, let's go ahead and talk to the guy in the bunny suit getup, or rather, they're gonna be conversing, I guess. So, honey, what in the world are you doing? What's up with this ridiculous outfit? Sugar Plum, it's not what it looks like. I'm cheating on you with rabbits. Is that what's happening? Okay, that's weird. But he's dressed like a rabbit, so why not think that? But you've been frolicking with those filthy rabbits. Yeah, that's what I meant when I said cheating on. Anyways, he is obsessed with rabbits, as you can tell. And he wants to rescue all of them and frolic with them and just have a blast with them. And he cares about them more than his wife, at least I presume. So she's not happy with that, and she's going to end up wanting to leave. But, this is just some small side quest to get a forest gem. You can obviously just talk to him and obtain the rabbit rescue net or whatever, I guess, right after this happens. So I'd like to go home now. Mr. Engineer, would you please take me back to Castletown? Really? I am not your chauffeur, Missy. I don't want to do that, but, I guess I have to. So, let's go then. Why aren't you on the train? You know what? I think I changed my mind. I won't be heading back to town. Really? After all, it's my husband's big heart that first drew me to him. Okay, well, that's good. I'm so happy you guys are working it out. Not really. I just don't want to take you back because I want the forest gem now. So yeah, there we go. She's gonna be happy and thank us for taking her here. So we're gonna get ourselves a forest gem. This is the final forest gem in the game, finally. So that is our actual 20th forest gem, and with that, we can find every rabbit within the game, and now it's going to be so much easier to just travel all around Hyrule Field and all of the realms and locate them. So, why bother? Why would you bring? Oh, brother, why would you bother bringing my old lady here? Why would you call her that? It's a weird name to call your wife, but whatever. So we'll secrets out, but actually it's sort of a load off of my shoulders. Now take her back to Castle 10. Wow, you don't even want your wife here. Talk about a good marriage. Okay, so welcome to the Rabbitland Rescue. Heaven for rabbits, whatever. So there are millions of poor rabbits without home or human companionship. I don't think they need that, but okay. So yeah, this is a business to kind of like take the rabbits out of the harsh wilderness and whatever, and we're gonna help him, and we want to frolic with rabbits or bunnies, I guess, as well. So let me be to 120% clear. If it's not in your heart, you're gonna get burned. It's just rabbits we're talking about, right? I mean, are we on the same topic? But are you sure? Yes, I want to frolic with rabbits, dude. Whatever, just give me the net so I can go hunting. Yes, it's hunting seasons, my friend. Let's go ahead and grab the rabbit net. And with that, we can catch rabbits while riding our train. And this is a really, really tedious mission. So like I said, there are 50 rabbits without the game, and we're gonna have to catch them all. There are 10 in each realm. So, you know, yeah, there are 5 realms, basically. So there are going to be 1 in the forest, snow, ocean, and fire, as well as the sand realm. And the sand realm is really small, but, you know, some of them are in the ocean realm, some of them are in the fire realm, because that's where the sand realm kind of extends out to. So, yeah, we're going to find 10 in that tight spot where the sand realm is. So yeah, it's a lot of places to find rabbits, and I marked an R on where every single rabbit is, so it will be easy to find. I'll cross them out every time I catch a rabbit, and it will be really easy. So if you guys follow along, you'll be able to find every single rabbit. And here he is telling us about prizes and whatnot, but, you know, I kind of skipped through the dialogue because he was going to tell us how to catch the rabbits, but I can explain it a lot easier. So yeah, Zelda, we're just going to ignore these, 2 and get to catching rabbits. So yeah, it's time to catch all 50. So I'm going to be cutting in between each location, and you guys are going to see exactly where I am right before I catch the rabbit, but that's it. And then I'll catch the rabbit, and then we'll just jump to another one. That way I don't keep it all in. So here's the first rabbit. Yeah, one's right by the rabbit rescue land. So let's go ahead and take you home. Not really. You're going to stay with me till I have the other 49 of you. So this is a grass rabbit. Basically, you just throw the net on the touch screen, and there you go. So that's our first one down. We got a crap load more to go. But I'm going to go ahead and cut, and I'll get more in depth with how you do this as we start catching more. Alright, so the next one's right up here. As you can tell, all you do is hit the rock with the cannon to initiate this minigame, and you have 10 seconds. If you don't catch it in time, you will have to stop at a station and leave for it to respawn, or other than that, it won't respawn. So, yeah. So obviously you can tell it's a little tedious. I had to go all the way back to Whittleton because I didn't catch this one in 10 seconds, and now we have to try it again. So that's how it works. They move around. They actually get tougher within each realm, and some areas are really vast. But there we go. We got another one. Go ahead and just mark it on my map, of course. You know, just draw a line straight through the yard, knowing that I'm done. So, there we go. And more rabbits to come. Okay, so here's one here, really close to Aboda Village. As you can tell, my R that I put on the map isn't that accurate, so you kind of want to pay attention right before I actually hit the rabbit with a cannonball, I guess, and you'll see exactly where I am. So that's where I am. Let's go ahead and mark another dash on the R, indicating that I'm done with that one, and we'll just look for more. Alright, so I was being chased by some tanks, but we're good. It's really annoying. I don't know, this is definitely a tedious mission. Not only do you have to find them, you also have to catch them. And if you fail, within only 10 seconds, you have to find a station to rest at, just so it can respawn. So, yeah, not too fun, especially with the ones that are really far out there. Alright, so this one is a little bit close to the trading post, not too hard to find. I like how they're actually like dressed in green. These are technically grass rabbits. They're not green rabbits, they just have like a green sweater on. Alright, so this one's behind trees, the paper trees. Yeah, really hard to find. Not exactly. You just want to look around, and once you find one on a rock, you hit it. Every rock you see, you just want to look at it. But right up here, there's another one, and this one's a little more difficult because you can tell the playground it has is a lot bigger, so we have to be a lot more accurate, but there we go. So yeah, some of them are really hard to actually get, but there we go. Yeah, more cuts. So yeah, I'm basically jump cutting from each rabbit to rabbit. Basically, this is actually post commentary. I didn't want to mention this because I know a lot of people don't like that, but yeah, as you can tell, I don't have to stop in between each transition. I can keep going, and I decided I should stop that. I mean, it will feel more lively commentary, I guess you could say, but I don't really see a point. I had to do this post because it took so long to do, but that was the last one within the forest realm. Onward to the snow realm, where we're gonna get the 10 there. So far, so good, I guess? But not really, actually, when you think about it, because, like I said, this is post-commentary, so I've done this. It actually took me 3 hours in total, like 3 hours and 30 minutes or something, so quite a bit to get them all. It's not the traveling, because I already had them jotted down from the beginning, because I had actually, because, you know, you can have 2 games on your file. Also, this one was near Anuki Village, if you couldn't tell, and there was one right by Anuki Village, another one kind of like to the side. But back to what I was saying, yeah, that's the one I'm getting, of course. I'm going to cut myself off quite a bit. But, yeah, I had like an extra file, and I was jotting them down as playing along, and I was able to get them all. Some of them are inaccurate. So, as you can tell, this transition, it switched it up a little bit. There was an R kind of on the bottom of the screen. There is no rabbit there. I replaced it with a different R that you should see on the screen, somewhere in that whole mix to the snow temple. So, if you pay attention to the map now, you should know where it is. It's just, I wasn't sure. Like I said, I kind of did some of them from memory because I don't want to travel to each location, making sure where each rabbit was. But now we have 3, I believe. So no, 4. So that was our 4th one, and onward to our 5th. I believe this is the one that I didn't have jotted down earlier on my map, but now that it is, we're good to go. I don't think I screwed up any more besides that one. And I really like the rabbit timer they have on the bottom. It's like, you know, a rabbit head that's really stretched out to fit the whole clock. And these are definitely the worst ones to miss if you don't catch them in time, because you have to go all the way out to a station and rest there, and they're really far away from stations, especially when you have freaking trains by you, you know, the dark trains trying to chase you and whatnot. So it makes it really difficult. But as you can tell, I purposely show off me Xing out each location every time I catch a rabbit. That's mainly so you guys can see the top screen on the bottom screen and get an exact location of where I am when I caught that specific rabbit. So I think it just generally makes it a whole lot easier. Even though the R isn't in the exact location, you can just look at it and you'll be able to know exactly where it is. So yeah, these ones in particular are definitely the hardest ones to get. I'm surprised all of the rabbits are towards the top left of the map. I guess because the bottom right is more so filled with grass, so it's not really like a snow realm. They're supposed to be in the snow. That makes sense because they are snow bunnies. So yeah, but this is the final one within the snow realm, so now we're going to be heading to the ocean realm, collecting those. So it's actually going by really fast, but that's after I've done all the traveling. So you guys aren't seeing the craziness I went to put this out, but here we are in the ocean realm, and as you can tell, these blue bunnies hop on the water, which is a little weird, but hey, they're blue, so it makes sense, right? Not really, but I guess the biggest problem about finding the bunnies, or rather catching them in the ocean realm, is the fact that it's lacking stations, so there's not really a area you can rest at. But hey, there you go. There's one of the few I actually was able to catch in like one go, which is pretty nice. I believe actually the ocean realm was the easiest one to catch the bunnies in. Even easier than the forest realm, because I had one particular bunny that I had a lot of problems with, but I don't think I had any problems with this one, so that was awesome. Actually, that one I had less than a second, so never mind. But yeah, these ones are really easy to spot, but there's a lot more in this quadrant, as you can tell. Look at how many are on the screen. That's because some of them are sand realm bunnies, which are desert bunnies or whatever they're named. I don't really care, but we're going to be obtaining the 10 within the ocean realm, then we're going to head to the fire, and then do the sand final, because I want to do them in order, like how I did the temples and kind of realms I unlocked in order and stuff, and to me that would make sense. But yeah, overall they're pretty easy. I guess once you find them, they're easy to like jot down, like they're easy to find, but it's just the catching that is a huge issue, and that's what I really dislike. Something I find really cool is this bunny, well, at least the location it's at. It's on top of where the ocean temple is, and the ocean temple on the surface looks really cool compared to the bottom, and I always wondered if you could actually, like, you know, stop at that station. Obviously you can't, but I thought it would have been really cool if you could or something. But yeah, I'm just sweeping through the bunnies. I believe the next one is the final one, so yeah, and we got a bunch of pirates, but this one is on the way to the forest realm, so it's a little hard to find. I believe this is the hardest one to locate, but that does it for all of the ones in the ocean realm. Now to the fire realm, with things that are going to start to heat up, just because it's the fire realm, nothing else. I mean, I guess the fire realm do have harder bunnies to find. I'm not entirely sure. I guess they do, yeah, they definitely do, because these ones are mountain bunnies, and they actually run across the mountain. And there's one in particular that gave me so much trouble, like about 30-ish minutes on just one bunny. It was absolutely crazy, and I'll let you know which one it is when I make it to. It will be the last one I'm gonna get in this area, but yeah, you guys must be getting a little annoyed from the whole fanfare it plays every time you catch a bunny, but I don't care. You know, I gotta show them all off, because he's gotta see exactly where I catch the bunny and how I do it. Because if I did cut them out, I mean, what is there to cut out? It's like less than 10 seconds. At least you only have 10 seconds to catch the bunny, so it's not much of an issue. It would have been nice if they give you 20 seconds, but you would have never screwed up on any of them. At least I assume so, because that's double the time. But yeah, because like you get 2 chances if you really do bad. But that one was a little tough, I'll be honest, but as we go on, they get a little harder. Mainly because they're also hard to spot. I mean, because we're in like a mountainish area with rocks and stuff, and just imagine how hard it is to spot things like that. Especially as the bunnies are red, they really blend in with the reddish theme this whole area has. So that's also an issue, but all of that aside, I believe that one actually was the hardest one to spot. But yeah, okay, so this one, actually no, it's pretty easy. The final one, I'll just let you guys know which one it is. I think it was actually generally hard to get because it had a really big area to frolic in, so that was a problem. But yeah, surprisingly, I did not screw up on any of them except the final one, so I didn't have to find a station to relax in. But I believe this is the third to last, so we have 2 more after this one. Obviously, I'm gonna, you know, mark it on my map. You'll find 3 on the way bottom, but those are obviously sand ones, so we're gonna ignore those. Yeah, this one, I guess, looks like a tough one. I think I got really lucky. I think if I didn't do it, like, right at the last second, or the last 4 seconds, I would have had a lot of trouble. But the final one is, this one. Yeah, it's behind the temple, and man, oh man, is it hard to get. I don't know why. I guess because it moves really fast. Look at how fast it moves, but I was able to get it first try after a million tries, or at least the first throw. As you can tell, I really scribble there because how, like, just mad I was. I'm like, it took me this long, and I was able to get it with the first net at last. But now, here we are moving on to the Sand Realm Bunnies. They are completely yellow. These are definitely easy as well. They're really similar to the Ocean Realm Bunnies. And as you can tell, there is no R located in the area I'm in. That's because I accidentally put the R there, so I'm just going to scratch it there. But it's really close. It's just a little north to the Forest Realm. So you want to head to the tracks that are right by the Tower of Spirits in the Fire Realm. And just a little south of the Sand Realm, not Forest. I don't know why I said Forest. That was a little weird, but yeah, anyways, moving on to other bunnies we're going to be collecting. They should be in their right locations. So I guess I kind of messed up with 2 of them, but regardless, I do mark them so you guys can see exactly where I am. So you can just look at where, like, Link's head is, then you can just follow along or something if you do have trouble finding him. I'm sure in like guides and stuff they're also easy to find. I personally like just took my time and looked around. Did double check in some areas, but obviously most of it was just from what I knew, and as you can tell, 2 of them were a little off, but it's whatever. Actually, some of them are a little off, like from where I am. As you can tell, like this are, it's pretty much where I'm at. Just avoiding enemies at the spot as well. But here we are in like the final 5, and these ones are in the like trial area, which is really hard to navigate to begin with. You have to go like back and forth in between places, and yeah, if you don't get these two are right by each other. This bunny and then one a little bit like a little forward from where we're heading to. As you can tell, there's an R right by it. If you don't get it, you have to completely leave this area and re-enter it and go traverse through that area. As you can tell, I cut because I didn't get it. So what I did is I just saved and quit and then tried to make it back to this area, and it did respawn, so I was super happy. But I did have to, like, you know, navigate through the mazy place. But the last 2 are right around the Sand Temple. Also really easy to grab. If you don't grab them, you could either, you know, stop by the Sand Temple. That's a good station to rest at. Or if you exit and re-enter realms, like different realms, they also count as like rest points, and the bunnies will reappear. I failed to mention that earlier. But guys, this is the final bunny. Yeah, it goes by so much faster and do editing and stuff. You guys did not see the pain I went through. Like I said, it took, instead of 20 minutes, freaking 3 hours and a half. So yeah, but here we are back in Rabbit Rescue Land or whatever, and looks like the old lady is gonna be happy after all, blah blah blah. I mean, I'm glad and all. Nobody cares about your love life, my friend. I want to talk to you about bunnies. So, well, someone's been busy hunting bunnies. Let me see. Let me reward you with a hard work of 500 rupees. Goodness, you've caught at least 5 more bunnies already. Then here's a prize. Here's that amazing prize. All right, so the first prize you get for catching only 5 bunnies is a heart container. Yeah, pretty big. And then each 10 you catch, so once you catch all in a certain realm, you will get a certain piece of treasure. So here he gave us a treasure piece, and then I believe he's going to highlight the fact that we caught all in the forest realm, and he'll give us another treasure piece. So yeah, all the grass bunnies, which are in the forest realm. So 10 adorable bunnies, thanks. And we got ourselves like Goron Ember, and then he should give us another slightly rare treasure piece because we got all the ones in the snow realm. And so on and so forth, basically for each realm. Now you may say, wait, ZeldaMaster, really? All this was for, you know, these lousy treasures when I could have got 5 bunnies and got the heart container, which is the most valuable treasure first? Well, you might want to wait a little bit. Once you get them all, and as you can tell, we just showed them that we collected every single bunny. Yeah, wow, just wow, you've completed every rabbit out there. I'm speechless. You've earned more than whatever. Okay, so here's the neatest present ever, and it is a Swordsman Scroll. Now, you may say, wait a second. Didn't we get one of these from Nico for getting all 20 stamps? Well, this is a different one. Now we can shoot powerful shock waves surging from our sword. So yeah, it's honestly really worth it when you think about it. We'll be able to shoot blasts like from Zelda 1, I guess. When you're at full HP, it's so badass the way it looks. Like these giant strokes of lightness. And before I do end all of this off, I would like to show all the bunnies in their natural habitat, because this place is actually rather big, and it'll show you like all the bunnies. So this is like the, I believe, snow realm bunnies. There isn't actual snow. All of the environments are like fake. As you can tell, this isn't actual like mountain. This could be deserty. I mean, it just needs grass, and you got some water bunnies, and at last, the forest bunnies or the grass bunnies. So yeah, there you go. He has different biomes for each one, which is pretty nice how he does that. Him and his wife are just chilling with the bunnies and stuff, but I'm done with this. And well, that does it for pretty much the final major side quest within the game. We are pretty much done with side quests. We've collected all that we can. We have every single heart container within the game, all major side quest items that you can get, and all the treasure that you can pretty much obtain from side quests. So what does this mean? Well, it means the Tower of Spirits finally lies ahead, where the final, you know, stuff to end off the game is going to happen. So yeah, that does it for this episode. Make sure you stay tuned for the next episode. Anyways, I've been ZeldaMaster. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, and I'll see you all in the next one.